can see you.
So, welcome in or back to the Veiled Archive. Now, I know it has been some time since our last video. Um, the same reasons that the other two were kind of late are the same reasons that getting to this next one is going to be a little bit late. The expose is almost put together, um, and I'm hoping to have the video out for Davy Tice's The Memory Auction, probably Sunday evening. Um, yeah, It, they say I know most of the subs on here are authors, so I know you understand, that itch that needs to be scratched uh, when that idea hits you, and it's been nothing but just hammering on the keyboard for probably, I don't know, solid 2 weeks, and that can, uh, just steal time away from you. You all know this. Um, I thought I could take it on top of doing all the other things too. And I'm like, yeah, just pile more on the plate. Well, it turns out I needed to build a bigger plate. Um, but that is starting to see some headway and hopefully some publications. Well, we'll see where that goes. But anyway, getting back to Davy Tice's The Memory Auction. It's kind of going old school for the channel. We went back to Book Bounty, trying to help out some authors seeking reviews. And I'm not quite sure why this author has his book on there, to be honest with you. This guy, I didn't know much about him until I really started looking into the author himself. And he has got a major presence on Amazon. I counted 12 books and there's probably more, and they're all in our wheelhouse here. Maybe not exactly horror centric, but definitely in that borderline of sci-fi horror thriller. That really does meet the metrics, all 3 pillars and absolutely the Lovecraft metric. Um, and this one, I mean, it was pedal to the metal through the floorboard or firewall and into the engine block the whole time. I have never read a book so fast in my life, and that was the frantic pacing of the prose itself, but just because I absolutely had to know what was happening on the next page. And, yeah, hopefully when you get into the expose, it reveals a little bit more so you understand exactly what I'm talking about. And now I'm really curious about his other books. I want to see, if this is his MO. If you know anything or have you read Davy Tice in the back, you know, at any point, please drop a note in the comments. I'd like to know what your thoughts are. Um, but yeah, look for that video on the memory auction this coming weekend. Hope to God I can have that up in time for that without it being delayed yet again. Um, but at the same time, I do know that some of the other projects, not that I'm stopping them, but I'm going to pump the brakes a little bit just because things are getting extremely hectic, and I feel like I'm putting a lot of pressure on myself to get things out. And yeah, at any rate, that's my problem to deal with. And I guess being a machinist, I am in a good position to make myself a bigger plate. That's what I'm trying to do. Uh, so yeah, at any rate, look for that video drop this weekend and buckle up because it's a fast ride. So the next few days, until then, take care.